Well, it's me, Tami Lea, and I was supposed to give you guys 30 days and talk about cystic fibrosis, asthma, and as living with cystic fibrosis, the difficulty that I have on a daily basis. And I told everyone that I would try to give you a video every day. Well, I do apologize. Through the course of as you know, the cellulitis in my hand, which here we are. This was April 21st. I'm now at a little over 6 weeks and going back to the doctors on Sunday and Monday for this, and we can say some prayers. But when it comes to cystic fibrosis, that's really part of the reason why, as everyone knows, I made my beautiful masks. But the month of May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month as well as Asthma Awareness Month. And it's really hard to explain to everybody how very difficult it is to do, such as what I'm doing right now, get outside of my bubble, be next to plants, which I'm next to flowers, as you can see, and enjoy the great outdoors, listening to the birds. There's a creek nearby that I can hear running. And in order to go out and enjoy the great outdoors, when you have cystic fibrosis or asthma, you have to take medication and you have to wear a mask to protect yourself. Now, if the wind was blowing, as you know, usually I would have my hair up and out of the way, because our hair, just like a mask or anything else, it sort of acts as a filter, just as the hairs in our nose are supposed to filter allergens, but as we all know, they don't work. So we need a much bigger filter than the little nose hairs. So that's why I made my Breathe Happy mask, to help when I go outside. It's been raining a lot, and right now there's not much wind, so there's not a lot of dust blowing, but any day now, the pollen, dirt, the dust, it's all going to be flying. My Breathe Happy masks will help protect me from that. But people who have asthma, cystic fibrosis, COPD, or any sort of lung condition, the outdoor elements can affect their breathing, the way they feel, and ultimately their life. So our air and our air quality is so very, very, very important. And when we talk about clean energy, clean air, clean water, and the importance of ending the use of fossil fuels, I can't tell you and stress how important it is that we end the use of fossil fuels. I drive a Prius, and I'm blessed. It was my granddad's Prius. First it was my mom's, then it was my granddad's, and I'm blessed I'm driving his Prius. Very, very, very low emissions. But every time when I get into my vehicle, first of all, I have to wear my mask from my bubble to the car. I get into the vehicle, and when I turn it on, the very first thing I do is make sure that there's no outside air coming in, because that outside air, oh man, does it ever screw with me, because of all the exhaust and the emissions. It'll instantly make me start coughing. So it's something that people with lung conditions, asthma, cystic fibrosis, COPD, or any sort of severe allergies, which do affect not just the eyes and the nose, but also the lungs and the airways. You have to protect yourself more now than ever. Our government is not doing anything to protect us. In fact, some of my next masks are going to be saying little sayings that are going to be talking about the importance of clean, green energy and renewable, sustainable energy, and how nice it'll be for all of us who are dealing with serious illnesses to end the use of fossil fuels. All of the carbons and toxins that are being thrown up into our air all the time. It's horribly hard on people like us with these diseases, and if we can eliminate somehow, some way, we can only pray, the use of fossil fuels in my lifetime, it'll be a fabulous, future for my children and grandchildren. And really, that's, I'm here today very, very, very blessed. But I fight every day for my children and grandchildren because I want them to have a better world, a better planet, a cleaner, greener planet, a self-sustaining planet. And when I leave this world, I don't want to have to worry about, are my children going to have clean air, clean food, clean water, clean ground to grow their food in. As you know, I have a great hydroponic garden going because the ground, the soil, and the toxins in the air all get absorbed into our food. So I grow indoors to try to avoid as many toxins and elements that could cause ailments as possible. So anyway, folks, because I did not get as many videos done as I had planned, I plan on giving you 30 more. So the next 30 will hopefully be a lot more educational about cystic fibrosis. I've just had a very rough month, coughing an awful lot and a lot of pain with this cellulitis. And I also launched my Breathe Happy face mask, as everybody knows, which I've been really busy packaging them and getting them together. I've got face masks in Canada, from coast to coast in the United States, and at the National Jewish Center. So I'm very, very excited, and I look forward to making more people more conscientious about the air and the air quality that we breathe, and also be able to get them a way to protect themselves from the air. Even though we want to sometimes smell it, it can oftentimes be very hazardous to our lungs and our airways. So I'm wanting to tell you that I will give you 30 more days in the month of June, and I will be far more, hopefully, able to do a video every day than I was this last month. It was a pretty rough month on me. So anyway, I am loving the chair that I got for Mother's Day. One of the first days I've actually been able to get out and enjoy it because the weather's been so horrible. Actually, it's been raining so bad I couldn't even sit outside. So beautiful sunshine. I've got some plants that I've got to get back into and attend to, but wanted to just take a few minutes and enjoy the outdoors and share with you my plans and intentions on giving you, again, 30 more days of videos about cystic fibrosis and try to give everybody a little bit more awareness as to the horrible ways in which it affects a person 24 hours a day, from the time you move in the morning until the time you finally get your body relaxed enough to try to catch a little sleep. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everyone. Look forward to talking to you again, and breathe happy when you go outside, and you'll not have to worry about getting so sickly when you go back in. I'll talk to you soon, and have a great day. Bye-bye.